Welcome to our midweek encouragement. This is Pastor Reed here at First Baptist Church of Olathe. I want to just talk to you today about an observation that I had as we sought to navigate the last couple of years. And that is this, that what I think about has one of two effects on me. My thoughts will either make me tense and I will act out of that tenseness, which typically is not very kind, or my thoughts can be set on things that are beautiful and lovely, and that will give me a sense of peace, and it typically leads to then acting with gentleness and kindness and love towards the people around me. Over the course of the last couple of years, we've had many opportunities to think about things that weighed us down. In the midst of COVID, when it first hit, I'll say honestly stressed to the max. And here's why. I'm trying to figure out how to minister to people in ways that I've never had to minister to them before. And so my entire paradigm shifted of how do we take care of the folks in our care. I had to learn new ways of going about doing things. I had to make sure that I was connecting people even when connection was difficult. I had to use technology that honestly, even as a millennial, was out of bounds for me. Yeah, it was stressful, and my back got stressed, and my shoulders got tense, and my neck really seized up, and it was out of this tension that I lived in relationship to others, and as I was tense in myself, I was also tense towards others, and sometimes my words were not kind or gentle or lovely or really even just respectful. I got to be honest with you. And I see that, over the course of the last couple of years, it hasn't just been COVID that's given us that opportunity to be tense and to act tensely towards others. We have dealt in our own nation with racial injustice. We have dealt in our own nation with political divide. We have dealt in our own nation with struggles with work, with schooling, with childcare, with divorce and death that has not been that we've not been able to mourn properly together. The last couple of years has given us reasons to be tense, things to think about that would make us tense, and I can understand why perhaps sometimes we're acting out of our tenseness. But Paul, writing from prison to the church at Philippi, the church that he has this really deep relationship, really deep connection with, says this to them right at the end of the letter. He says to them, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things." So what Paul understands is that what you put your mind to, what you put your heart to, your body will react to it, and your behaviors will then also follow suit. He understands that if you think of things that are divisive, if you think of things that are beyond your control, if you think of things that aren't lovely or true, constantly, you're going to put yourself in a position where all of that thought leads to a body that is tense, a mind that is tense, into actions that bring tension in relationship. But he also knows that if you focus on what is true, what is honorable, what is just, what is pure, what is lovely, what is commendable, what is excellent, what is praiseworthy, if you focus on these things, your actions will tell a different story. And so in verse 9, he continues on and he says, what you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, practice these things, and the God of peace will be with you. So what you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, what you have taken in, what you have thought about, what you have mulled over, take that which is true and honorable and just and pure and lovely and commendable and excellent and praiseworthy. Take that and practice it amongst you. It's not that we're supposed to be people who don't acknowledge the difficulty going on around us. But there's a difference between acknowledging the difficulty, taking the difficulties and laying them in the hands of God who is in control and who can do work amongst them, and allowing the difficulties of the world, of our lives, to confront us and crush us and make us tense and act in tense ways. So, the encouragement for today is shove whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, whatever is excellent, whatever is praiseworthy. Shove that into your heart and into your mind and think about it. And as you think about it, allow yourself to be transformed by it and release the tension and stress of your day. That as you go, you can also love others and help them to do the same as well. Whatever you think about dictates the way that you act. We have the opportunity to think about the good and true and lovely things. I hope you choose to do that today. Blessings.